So, in part 5, in the final installment of this video series of drawing expressively, I just thought I'd do one more example of a landscape and show you how I use these marks to imply detail. I do hope you like my demonstration, and let's get into it. I'm just going to quickly plot out the landscape again. All right. Okay. Hope you guys can all see that. And here we go. So I'm going to start off with these mountains in the distance, just using a very light flat edge. Holding my pencil right at the back to give a nice free flow feeling there. And then I've got these shapes here in the front. So here I might use something a little bit darker like an HB or an H. Okay, just want to make sure I can get a nice point there. There we go with darker pressure. So there you see. Much darker pressure like this. So there we can see already the lighter and then a darker shape. And then let's have a look at this area here in the foreground. Okay, let's go to this section over here. And here we can kind of see kind of doing this kind of a vibe here. See, working with marks that does that, except much smaller. So at first very small there, and maybe I should first go and just make that dark like that. Okay, bring it in like that there. Cross hatch it, so you can cross hatch it first to get some nice dark underneath, like that. And then from there on it becomes a lot easier to kind of make other marks. Just like that, just like that, just go over it, just go over it like that. There we go. Even here. There, that's that section there. And that makes it just that much easier to work with. Now I can see there's some shadow in there. Once again, using that kind of a vibe there. pencil over here to H. And as you practice this more, you become more adept with this, knowing which kind of mark to use. For example, for grass, that would be a much better way and technique to get the feel of grass, you see? And we can do all that details there, like this. And then we've got this grass over here. Now I'm going in there with a bit more of a edge there. See, bring that in. Movement, that's like that. See, you can bring that in longer. There we go. Bring that in like that there. See there, bringing in all those grasses, getting the feel for those grass, like that. And this is where we see that it's really an illusion that we're creating with the detail in that. We don't necessarily need to put in every single blade of grass. We just need to get an idea, an indication of the grass, for example. Going in different directions there, going like that and creating character. Like that. Thank you for watching till the end. And I have a whole series of videos on basic drawing, a whole course. And if you click down below here, you will be able to access those videos and start practicing. And until next time, have a fantastic day.